Guys, how's it going? Mac Snack here, and today gonna do a review for Exoprimal. Let me just move my camera
Perhaps I could
down to
become an
here. Do
exosuit one
apologize.
day.
Give me one quick second. There we go. So yeah, I just recently did the final mission for Exoprimal, and I'll get to that in a little bit. But I'm going to just talk about the good, the bad, what I think the final score, what if I agree with everybody's like the Metacritics and stuff, and the trophy thoughts. So let's go and start with the basics. It's Exoprimal. You guys never heard of it? It's kind of like Dino spiritual systemic like Dino Crisis. Dino Crisis like a whole like shoot dinosaurs and stuff, like a whole bunch of them. And this game is similar to like that, but it's like it turned into a PvE. So sometimes it's like at the beginning it's a race between two teams of 5. You have your tanks, which I'm just gonna show you here. You have your DPS class, your tanks, and the support. Each carrying their own different style, which is good, and your regular outfit, which doesn't really matter. And all you guys do at the beginning is just race to get to the finish line. And sometimes it's just going to be a complete race where you don't interact, except when you turn into a dinosaur, you get to interact with other team. But other than that, it's like a race. Other mode, it's just like a PvP, which is like you probably have to push the payload, domination, gather all the data keys, every data points, and it's probably like something else. Oh yeah, and just like have a hammer to where you gotta advance to the field and then try to be the one team that smashes the pod in the middle, stuff like that. So that's what it really is. In the beginning, I'm just gonna talk about that. It is a bit slow. It starts off slow where it feels like you don't even know what you're really doing. It's like, okay, what's all this? They also have a database in here which explains everything here, and I did do the cutscene, and we're gonna show another one. So I'm just gonna go ahead and skip out of all that. So all here is just I guess mini cutscenes. What we were able to figure out. A friend we were playing with, which so at the game it's going to be like cutscenes you're going to have to watch after you finish a mission, and then you come in here and it's going to explain like in between like what happens between this cutscene and this one. So it's not going to be like a whole bunch of cutscenes. It's like just explain it a little bit more, which you can watch all this, which I'm not going to go through. You can go ahead and skip it if you want, but it just plays a role into that. So now let's just talk about like some of the things I didn't like. There's quite a few things I didn't like. One in being, I ended up getting the deluxe edition, so I got extra characters. But friend and I get a deluxe edition, and yeah, I think it's like 3 characters that was locked off. So you only have 10 characters to start the game off. It's gonna be more later on. But the fact that it just locks you behind some of them, and the only way to get them, of course, you just get paid to get it faster, or just level up to, I think it was level 30 to get all the characters, which I think it didn't even take me that long, like 7 hours, maybe even less than that. It's like I was just playing non-stop. Bought the game on Friday. Was gonna beat it on Tuesday, but internet gave out in the middle of almost the last mission. I had to restart it again. But I was like constantly playing it non-stop. So yeah, going back to that, a couple of characters locked behind, I guess you could say, a paywall or a level wall, which is, I don't really like that. And the fact that most of these missions is like there is a way you select the PvE only, to where you don't have to face the enemy teams except for a dino. There's a PvP and a random gives you more XP, which is like it kind of forces you to play random, get experience, get a chance to try out everything. At times it feels like it was like it got repetitive at times, where it's like, okay, we're constantly doing this, and it's felt like it was dragging on. Let's see, some of these characters of course feels alright. You got the Call of Duty 1, YouTuber, Sniper, and what else is there? What else I didn't like? Just like a few things. Oh yeah, another one, to see like the characters, because yes, you can see like you select your character in order to see like the special moves it does, which I've been looking around. There's no way to really see like the move set. The only way to really see it is gotta be in the game, which I don't understand why they have it set like that. So you gotta do it like that. Some of these, of course, comes with I guess you could say skills, modules, what they'll call in the game, which can play to a certain role of how your character is. Some of them is carries between all characters. You can put that and increase your level. Some of them is locked behind the the character's skill tree, I guess you could say. Just going back to this, you can see all those here. Going up to level 10, get the coins, which I'll explain a little bit. What you do with that, and you also have an emote. So now the coins. Normally we think, oh, you're getting the coins out of this. You can just buy the premium tier, the battle pass. No, you cannot. That's all cosmetics. Is $10. So what you can spend your money on is upgrade your modules to like different levels. So of course, it's like cost 300 upgrade increases more as you level up, and I have 100,000. Which I only upgraded like a couple of them and just let the rest of them just go by because I just didn't really care. And of course you could buy some of these other things. So as far as like going about that, that's like the bad thing you can think of top of my mind. Good things, of course, it did feel unique. Like each character does have a special role and makes you think, and it's like certain dinosaurs is going to come in different ways. You get different ways to attack it because it had different modes, which is all good. I do like the database, which can seem confusing, which would be a hit or miss, but I did ended up liking that, and the whole combat side of it. I just get like, oh, it's PvP. I honestly I don't really enjoy PvP a whole lot because it's just as you get older, you just don't really always want to just play PvE. Just like sometimes you want to sit back and just play co-op with a friend. And I do like some of the 10 player missions they have. They didn't have a whole lot. They did have about maybe 5 missions, 5 or 6, something like that. And I'll try to get a video about that a little bit later on. But yeah, that's like all it was, like 5 or 6, which I'm kind of disappointed. And they have like a Savage Gauntlet mode, which is gonna be a 5-player mission, and you only unlock this mode once you beat the game. And you have to what is that? You have to play with your character. So let's say I believe if you progress further in the story and you're playing with somebody who's not, I think you'll get a lot longer battles because they're not caught up with you. Haven't really tested that out because I don't really have somebody else I play with that much that's behind me, so I can't really say. So yes, it did take me 60 battles to get to the end. Probably take a little bit less if we were just playing with people that just progress the story the same amount. But you won't really know until you have to ask them. It doesn't tell you what it is, like where you at in the story if you play with somebody else. Like, oh, just your character, you're behind the story, and stuff like that. They didn't have it in this game. Oh, another thing I noticed they didn't have, which I'm just go into next, is the trophies. So let's just go into here. This game has 40 trophies, same, and like 39 achievements, same thing. So of course, most of these is just a straightforward story. Defeat 1,000 dinosaurs, which isn't that hard if you really think about it, unless you're like the Deadeye or Sniper, because it takes a Deadeye, just Call of Duty. You had a noob tube and the Sniper, of course, it's a Sniper. There is no stat tracker on here. So there's not to see what dinosaurs you killed, how many you killed. So there's no way to track all that, but all those is just so far has been easy, and the healing is just straightforward. Stop a Triceratops charge, which you can do that if you just beat Roblox, stand in front of the dinosaur. Defeat certain dinosaurs. We did that in the Ancient Problems, Modern Solutions. That is like that trophy is misleading. It says defeat a large number of dinosaurs summoned by Leviathan. It's a bit misleading. It's like special dinosaurs that just have to be summoned. Like once they call in, like summoning Neosaurs, summoning T-Rexes. You had to go through online and see like, okay, which one have you not killed, and just gotta guess from that. Eliminate 100,000 dinosaurs. Like I said, that's a grind because there's no way to keep track of that. Use a Dominator for the first time. Those spawn in towards the end of the game. You had to do. Experience a dinosaur upgrade for the first time, which that happened one time I was playing, and it just happened with the other team. Try 10 different exosuits, of course, self-explanatory. Emerge victorious using 5 different exosuits in Dino Survival. That you had to be in the actual combat. Like, get a kill, use some of the abilities, and then change. Don't change, like, okay, we run to the next objective. You have to do that. Don't do that. Only change 5 times, so basically 6 times. So when you spawn in, the attacking dinosaurs change again, and kill different exosuits and win the game. 20 dinosaurs as a pilot, just like get out of your exosuit and just shoot. Of course. Customize the Vigilant and other exosuits in the hangar, which like add like little decals you can see, different skins. Raids is self-explanatory. It's like it gets like level 37 to unlock more modules, and explain that module, and level 10 exosuit. So everything else is like self-explanatory, which is good. But as far as the final review, I've seen people giving it like 5, 6s, which I completely understand why. Because it, like I said, it does get repetitive, and it gets really good towards the end. I would say originally I was going to give it like around that score until I get like a final missions, which I would give it a 7 out of 10 because of the final mission. Or final missions, like you get the 10-player missions, like the last couple ones you did was great. That's what maybe give it up to a score, but I'm not really just like debating on that. I would definitely just give it like a 5.5 out of 10. Like, it's good, but it's just missing stuff, and once you beat the story mode, it's like, what else is there left to do? Except you gotta wait for wait Gauntlet mode to come out, then wait another 3 months for the next season to see what's gonna be new. And even then, that's not seeing how many people are gonna actually stay playing this game. But that is my review for Exoprimal, guys. I will try to get that make sure I have all the 10-player missions and upload that. So that is it. So thank you all for watching. Until next time, stay safe and happy gaming.